what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's your main man, Bradley Rose. We back in the garage. You know, there's something always going on in here. Today, we are going to change the oil in my Dodge Charger 392 Daytona with the 6.4 liter V8. So it's not a hard job at all, as long as you got the right tools, and that's with everything. And also make sure that you take your time whenever you're doing any kind of maintenance to your car. You know what I'm saying? Read up on it, know what you're doing, so forth and so on. So, as you can see right here, I have my oil. I got the Mobil 1 040. So it takes about 6.5 quarts to fill it up. So I got the big one, which is 5 quarts, and I got two of the smaller ones, so 7. Do half of one of those. And also right here, I have the actual Mopar filter. I went and got that from the dealership, from the parts department. It was only like 10 bucks or something like that. So I have my oil filter wrench, so I can take the old oil filter off. And in order to make this thing happen, you're gonna need a 10mm wrench, and you're gonna need a 13, basically because you gotta take the skid plate off the bottom of the car once you jack it up. So I'm gonna jack the car up. I'm gonna put it on jack stands, and I'm gonna leave my jack there just in case for safety. You know what I'm saying? So once I get up on there, don't want the car fall or nothing like that and, you know, hurt me. So. But yeah, we about to get started, so I'm gonna go ahead and jack the car up, and I'll see y'all in the car. Alright guys, so you can see I got the car up on 2 jack stands, and of course leaving the jack here for safety. You know what I'm saying? I always want that second measure, you know what I'm saying? So we can get right. So we are about to slide up under there, and we are gonna take the skid plate off and go ahead and get to work. So let's get it. All right, y'all, so we up on here. We got to take this skid plate off right here. So we have 4, I believe these are the 10mm bolts that we got to take off. 1, 2, 3, 4. And once we take that off, the skid plates just slide and drop back, and we'll get the oil pan, which is right here. So ask my trusty sidekick, ask my lady, can you hand me the 10mm and the ratchet? It's 10mm. All right, now get it right now. Now, you know, we just did a video on our other channel, you know, talking about you knew what the tools was. Hey, y'all see what's going on, right? She's struggling over here.
It doesn't say anything.
Study long, study wrong. It do say, you looking right here, what does that say?
That's
Yep, that's not it. What does that say?
10.
Okay.
You want it on here?
Will it go on there? Well, you need get a small ratchet. There you go. No, oh, push, and it come right off. Hey, just a little education, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's quarantine time, so you know I got my lady. You know, this is one of our projects. So, all right. So like I said, they're actually numbered 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how they want you to take them off. So, oh, turn my ratchet the other way. the 4th bolt. So that's the 10 millimeter. Here's the wrench. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna slide this right on out. See, it slides right out. We're gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna put this thing yet. Maybe, don't put the oil and shoot there. So, just gonna, excuse me camera folks, just slide that right out. And here's your oil pan right here. Okay, then here's your oil pan, and here's your drain plug right here on the back side. Not sure if y'all can see that. Can you see that this oil pan right here?
Yeah.
Huh? Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, so the drain plug is right here. And on the passenger side, right here, is it's your oil filter. So what I'm gonna do is get my trusty sidekick, which I should have had before. Hand me my gloves and thing. I'm slipping. Hey, these gloves say mechanic, so that means I'm a mechanic. All right. So what we're gonna do first, I'm gonna go back over on top. Well, I'm gonna go back on top, and I'm gonna take off the oil fill cap because it'll let it drain better down here if it's breathing up top. So I'll be right back, y'all. It's time to shimmy my way back under here because it is time to drain the oil. You see, I got my trusty oil pan right here. I'm gonna put it about right there. So you want to put it back far enough for it to shoot and to catch everything. But you want to leave it enough so when it just starts dripping down, that it'll be able to catch that also. So I think that should be far enough back because I don't think it's going to shoot up there or anything like that. So I believe we're good. As my trusty assistant for my 13 millimeter. And what we're going to do is we're going to break this loose. We're going to break loose the plug. And once we break it loose, we're gonna start doing it by hand, and we're gonna apply pressure against it while we're unscrewing it, so it just don't start coming out everywhere. And then once I feel like it's threaded all the way out, I'm just snatch it out and let the oil, you know what I'm saying, do its thing. So let's go ahead and break this thing loose. Oh, maybe from this side might be better. I got this thing up here pretty tight. Good grief. You know what? I'm probably going the wrong way, fellas. My bad. Got to be going the wrong way if it's that tight. Hey, that's crazy. Sheesh. I don't know what they put this thing on with from the last one. We got a problem, y'all. Be right back. All right, guys. Sorry for that, but here we go. Like I said, apply pressure while you're unscrewing it so that it don't just start shooting out all over your hands. And when you feel like you got it threaded all the way out, like now, that's it. That's all you gotta do. And we're gonna let that drain till it drains all the oil out. And you know, we'll come back under here and we'll get that filter off of there. Alright guys, so it's pretty much done draining oil, just a drip here, 2 of that, you know, 1, 2 drips or whatever. So we're about to go and plug it up. About to ask my trusty assistant, my lady, to get me the oil drain plug that's sitting on in the engine bay up top there. silver one, the one that I pulled out from down here with the orange gasket. That is it. All right, now, so we're gonna go ahead and plug this bad boy back up. Make sure you don't cross thread it. Whatever you do, don't cross thread it. Let it go in. You know when it's easy, it rolls right on in there. So that's good. Now hand me the wrench. Oh, let me get that rag right there. A little oil on my hand, cause I ain't have my glove on like I should have. I'm over here with one glove, like Michael Jackson. All right, so we are going to tighten this bad boy back up. And she's snug tight. And I got long arms, so it's hard for me to maneuver, so my apologies, y'all. Oh. A little oil there. A little oil there. Get that up off now. Alrighty, now, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on this side, and you guys are gonna come on this side, and I'm gonna undo the oil filter, let the oil drain out of that, and swap those out. So be right back. All right, so now we are on the other side. We're gonna take the filter off, let the filter drain, and we're gonna keep on moving the process, get the new oil back in there. So, need my trusty assistant to hand me the oil filter wrench. What do I got it with me? Oh, never mind, I got it with me. See, sometimes I mess up too, y'all. So, have your oil filter wrench. You know what I mean? For this type of oil filter anyway, you'll need it to get off of there. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to use this wrench. Look at this one. So just drop it on there and make sure we go the right way with it. All right, so got the oil dripping from the oil filter. Let's see. Set the filter there. And my gloves are completely oil free. So you guys can see the oil filter area draining. You see the oil filter sitting on the side over there. Just make sure we let all that drain out of there before we get the new oil filter ready and get it on there. So we're gonna let that dry, and we'll be right. Oh no, look like it's it's still dripping, y'all. My bad. We're gonna let that finish drying, dripping, and we'll be right back, y'all. All right, guys. So the filter area is pretty much dried off. I'm gonna actually take this rag and clean off the excess oil that's still up there. Get all that stuff off of there. You always want to do that. I always want to clean around, you know what I'm saying, the old oil. Get it off of there. Yeah, always. And if your oil drip down anywhere else, you want to clean it off of there too, so you're not riding down the road wondering, what is that smell? It smells like oil burning. You don't want that, so just clean it off anywhere where it might have dripped down at during the process. Okay. So now it's time to, I'm about to get back up from under here because we have to prep the oil filter before we put it on. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. All right, guys, so we are going to prep the oil filter before we put it on. So what you want to do is you want to put, you see this gasket right here. You want to put oil on this gasket, so that way when you're screwing the oil filter into the car, that it doesn't bunch up, you know what I'm saying, so it'll just glide around. So what you're gonna do, come on over here and look, check this out. I'm gonna take and I'm gonna dip my finger in the oil and just put some around You don't need much, just a little bit. And I'm just gonna go around the gasket. Make sure it's lubed up. Critical step, make sure that you do that. All right, so I got that done. Now we're about to get back down in the car, slap this thing in. All right, guys, so we're gonna take this filter and we're gonna put it back in place. Put it in place. So make sure you do not cross thread it. Just take your time until it seats. There it goes. You know where the old one came out, so that's where you put the new one in. We're gonna do it hand tight. And then we're gonna take our wrench and just tighten it just a little, not too much. You know what? I think we're good with the hand tight. Yeah. Yeah. She's in there. So now we got the drain plug back in. We got the new filter in. Now we're gonna go up and we're gonna put more oil in the car, drop it out, and she'll be ready to rock and roll. Let's get it. All right, guys, so now we got everything sealed up down bottom. Now it's time to replenish this 6.4 liter V8 with the good juice here. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, recommended 0840. I use Mobil 1. Some people use Pennzoil, but no, I've always used Mobil 1. Never let me down. You know what I'm saying? So got my funnel, got my oil here. It's gonna take about 6.5 quarts. So it's gonna be this one, all of this one, and half of this one, and it should be good to go. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get this funnel in there right there. And crank this bad boy open. And let's get pouring. Watch this. Good to rock and roll. Do a check one more time. And she is good to go. She's full. Ready to rock and roll. So we got all that. That's all we need to do. On the top side, we got all the oil in there, got everything sealed down bottom, new filter. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get down under there, put the skid plate back on there, button everything up, and then I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I got everything on the bottom button up. Now, for those that have oil catch cans, which is this right here, catches the oil from going back into, you know what I'm saying, the system or whatnot. If you do have one, now is the time also to empty it. I empty mine out when my oil life gets to 50%, and also empty it out at the oil change. So I'm just gonna take it off, typically hand tight. And I got this one, shout out to Billet Technology. That's where I got this one from. So you're gonna see what approximately about 50%, from 50% of my oil life, how much it's caught. And you can see in there. You know what I mean? Got a little oil in there. So I'm gonna dump it out to the oil pan here. And that's what you get, you know, you stop that from going back in. So I'm gonna take, make sure nothing in there, clean around the edges, make sure it's still super clean. Cause this is dirty oil that's in here, dark. So I'm gonna put this on back in there. Of course, make sure you take your time so you don't cross thread it. You're good to go. So next what we're gonna do, we're gonna hop on the inside of the car and I'm gonna show you guys how to reset your oil life in the Dodge Charger, specifically the 2015 And I'm pretty sure it might be just about the same on the other ones as well. So see y'all in the car in a minute. All right, guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna reset the oil life in the car here. First thing you want to do is hit your start button twice without your foot on the brake. So you're just gonna go to ACC and then it's gonna go to run. So now it's on run. Everything's gonna come up, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna tell me I need an oil change, which I just changed oil, but we have to reset this. You know what I'm saying? That was the notification right there. So what we're gonna do, see, oil change required, not anymore. Took care of that, knocked it out. So we're gonna reset it. So we're gonna go over here to our trusted controls, you know what I'm saying? And we are going to go to vehicle info. And when we get to vehicle info, we're gonna hit this button to the right here and scroll until we get to oil life. So you see my oil life was down to 0, y'all. I took it to I shouldn't have did that, but you know, with this whole quarantine stuff, you know, long story short. But what you're gonna do is hold the OK button to reset. You see where it says, you can see it, zoom in there for you. Hold OK to reset life, so we're gonna hold it. And it's back to 100%. Just like that. So that is how you complete the process and changing the oil. We about to get out of here and close this video out. I'll let y'all know what we got coming next. What's up?
Why are you upside down?
Why are you upside down?
Because you're upside down.
No. Why are you upside down? Check this out. What's that?
A camera?
Yeah. So you know what I'm doing? Yeah, so everybody, big shout out to my niece Tiaja, my niece Trinity. They over there chilling, you know what I'm saying? So we wrapping up our video. Y'all say hey to everybody? Hey, turn it back up. Yeah. Y'all say hey to everybody? He in the house, so I'm about to wrap up this video and I'm gonna call y'all back, okay?
Are you sure?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
All right, love y'all.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, sometimes you have to take a quick break like that. But anyway, guys, we just finished up changing the oil in my 2019 Dodge Charger. Real simple process. If you have any questions, please hit me down in the comments down below, and I'll make sure that I get back to you as soon as possible, which is pretty quick. Also, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Make sure you hit that like icon and share this video with anybody that needs to learn how to change the oil on the 6.4 liter Hemi SRT. It's all the same, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all know anybody that needs a little bit of help, hey, send a video to them, you know what I'm saying? Get that oil change. So make a shout out to my nieces that were just on there, my niece Tiaja, my niece Trinity. They, hit me at the FaceTime, they wanted to get on and so forth and so on. So, it's your main man, Really Rails, always solid, always 100. We about here.